Akisha Lockhart here for She's Got a Show. And this beautiful woman sitting next to me, Miss Diddy, just came to Chicago. She did a fantastic job on Claire and Cocktails, the panel discussion that they did. It was phenomenal. If you guys weren't here, she dropped gems. It was wonderful. So what I want to do is I want to start off for all the people out there, my fans that don't maybe know who you are yet, please let them know what you do.
Well, thank you for the incredible intro. My name is Miss Diddy, born and raised in Los Angeles, and I am pretty much a lifestyle specialist. So I handle all things from brands, events, nightlife, all things cool. Um, Connect those dots. I own a marketing firm called The Brand Group LA. And I'm also the only woman promoter in Hollywood for the past 7 years, 7 or 8 years now.
Okay. So one of the things that I want to know, and I'm pretty sure they all want to know too, is budding entrepreneur. What is something that sets you apart in your industry that has gotten you the success that you have? Because a lot of times, obviously in the entertainment industry, it's very saturated. So what is it that you think, a single piece of thing that maybe you do that sets you apart?
I feel what's always set me apart is that I've always been exactly who I am. I'm just who I am. You know, I'm girl next door. I'm a girl from the neighborhood. You know what I mean? And but I also have always done good business. I didn't allow excuses to be a reason why I couldn't, provide. Why I couldn't, do what I needed to do to get forward. So, I think work ethic. A lot of it is work ethic, the will to succeed and to have to drive to do it. And I made a decision as a little girl that I was going to be successful. And I think that you have to make that decision prior to ever getting anywhere in succeeding at all. You have to make the decision that you are going to be successful and that you're willing to do what it takes. So I think that's a bit that set me apart. And, I just always got the job done. I did, I think that's something, especially working in a male-dominated industry. I always got the job done, and I've always had a very business mind. So I looked at things from a business standpoint. Yeah.
So something that I think a lot of people get caught up in is the glitz and the glamour, the smoke and mirrors, if you will. And I'm not saying that you have a fabulous life. I've been peeping your Instagram because we've been promoting the heck out of the fact that you're coming here. No problem. So we have been promoting you guys. And so you're a beautiful woman. You have, the celebrities and things that you have access to. But I want you to tell these people out here about the stuff, the grind that they don't see, that you can't capture on social media. Talk about the hard work that we can't see.
It's a whole lot of hard work, and like I said on the panel, it's focus. You know what I mean? And it's work ethic. I wake up every morning working towards, pushing the culture forward and being a great success story and a successful woman. I wake up every morning doing that. I don't wake up late.
Tell them what time you wake up.
I wake up by 7. And I try to even get up a little earlier, but I'm on the West Coast, so I'm at a disadvantage. I'm 3 hours, behind already. So by the time I wake up, I'm already at a disadvantage. You know what I mean? So but it's funny, I was having this conversation with a client of mine. It's like, I've been waking up early. I haven't slept in the past 10 years, and I haven't used an alarm clock in 8 years. So, it's just about what you really want to do. And if you really want to be successful, you'll get up and you'll work. I sit at a computer for hours. I sit in creative meetings for hours. I spend a lot of my own money, you know what I mean, to make money, into hopes to make money. And I take chances, you know what I mean? And that's where the work comes in, and being a good business person and doing what you say you're going to do.
Okay. What is one of your biggest pet peeves when it comes to people approaching you about doing any kind of business? If they say or do this one thing, it gets under your skin and it's like, no mas, we can't work together.
That's an interesting question because I'm already a weirdo, complete weirdo. So I don't think that it's one particular thing. I'm a very big vibe and energy person. I'm very, very close to God, and I'm very in tune with God. So if the energy or the vibe is off, I don't. And sometimes I don't know what it is, but it's just that. You know what I mean? And it's discernment is something I'm still fine tuning because it's something you have to have when dealing with a lot of people. But I think if people just come off the wrong way, you know what I mean? Like they asked that question on the panel as far as networking, and it's like, have a genuine intentions when you walk up to people, because we're humans too, and we worked for everything we had. So it's not like you get to walk up to me and be like, I want to da 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 da. It's like, okay, well, girl, I actually charge for that service, child. So before you start telling me what you want from me, you know what I mean? I think too demanding is too much. It's a turn off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this woman has work to do. We don't want to take too much more of her time. We really appreciate you talking with us.
I appreciate talking to you.
Thank you. So before we wrap up, I want you to let us know. I mean, what do you have going on next? Is there any advice that you want to give any of our viewers out there? And then one other thing, what do you have to do before you? I'm forgetting something really important. What do you have to do before you leave Chicago? When you come to Chicago, what is on your I have to do this while I'm here in Chicago?
You know what I have to do while I'm here in Chicago? I have to go to Don C's store. That's one of he's a great friend of mine. So when I get the chance to come here, I always have to like go in there and be like, look at my friend's store. People tell me to go to Harold's, but I don't really eat fried chicken like that too much. Sorry, y'all.
She's missing out.
But you know what? But no, popcorn, Garrett's, right? Yeah. Love that popcorn. I mean, that's cliche stuff, but I guess that's what it is. And also, I'm just working. Follow me on social media. That's the best way to find out. At Miss Diddy LA. That's MissDiddyLA. I also want to tell you guys to continue to watch this beautiful young lady, because she speaks so eloquently, and it stood out. As soon as you asked a question, you were confident. You made sense in what you were asking, and you were amazing.
Is this still recording? Okay. Well, for She's Got a Show, I'm Akisha Lockhart. That was Miss Diddy.